Hey, fifth grade math, welcome back to virtual classes and fifth grade math. I hope you guys are doing well. I know that the vacation was a little bit different than what we expected it to be. A lot different than what we expected it to be, but we'll talk about that in Bible class, so I'm not like repeating myself a lot or anything, but I hope that you guys are doing well. I still miss you a bunch. I miss you now more because I haven't heard from you in a whole week. So I hope that you're doing well, praying for you, and let's get started with fifth grade math. Okay, go over to page 71. You guys are doing great with the concepts that we've been learning for the first partial, and now we're in the second partial. Okay, cool. Okay, so I know you guys are going to do really well with these concepts as well. So the first concept for 71 and 72 is called reducing fractions to the lowest terms. Okay, so here we go. We have two fractions up on the board. I'm going to do a lot of the first page with you. Okay, you have 8 over 12 and you have 4/8. What they're saying is that those are fractions, you guys, but they're not reduced. They're not reducidas. Reducidas means that this number and this number is the same fraction, but you can write it with smaller numbers, okay? This number with this number is a smaller, is a fraction, but you can write it with smaller numbers. Like for example, I'm going to show you this one really, really quickly. Let's say you have a circle, right? I'm going to cut it into 8 pieces because that's what it says in our denominator, that this will have 8 pieces, okay? And then I'm going to color 4 of them. Let me do it in a different color so you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 because that's the numerator, right? Well, what if I draw another circle that looks the same as this circle? And I cut it in half, and then I color this one. This fraction right here is 4 over 8, and this fraction right here is 1 over 2, right? Okay, process that for a second. Now, which one's bigger? Danielito, which one's bigger? None of them are bigger, right? They're equal. Why? Because 4/8 and 1/2 are the same fraction, you guys. 4/8 is a fraction, but 1/2 is your reduced fraction. We're going to learn today how to reduce these numbers down, reducir them, to get to your reduced fraction, because this is the simplest way to read the fraction, to write the fraction, and to understand what fractions are equal. Okay? So that is the plan for today. Well, the nice thing about today's plan is you already know how to do this part, this part, this part, and this part of this table on your page 71. You know how to do pairs of factors, you know how to find your factors, you know how to find your common factors, and you know how to find your greatest common factor. The only thing now that we need to do is to do your reduced fraction, okay? So I'm going to show you how they did letter A, even though it's already here, so you don't have to write anything down. And then we'll do letter B together. But then I know that you guys are fine with these tables, so I'm going to let you do C and D by yourself. But then I'm going to do a lot of number 2 with you, okay? Sorry, that was quite a noise. So let's do our pairs of factors for 8. Oscar, what are your pairs of factors for 8? We always start with which one? 1 times 8. Good. Then after 1, we go to 2. 2 times what? 4. Excellent. Is there any more? No. Okay, so Frankie, help me out. What are your factors then of 8? 1, 2, 4, 8. Excellent job. Okay. Then we go down here. Here we go, Zeno. What's your pairs of factors for 12? We always start with 1 times 12. Excellent. Then we go to what? 2 times 6. Then we go to what? 3 times 4. Woohoo! Okay, so list out your factors then for me, Abiel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Excellent. Okay. Okay, now we're at this part right here, you guys. This is your common factors. So we need to find what factors here are common with each other. Well, we always know that 1 is going to be common. Okay, and then Mario, help me with the rest. What are the other common factors? 2 and 4. Excellent. Okay, so then we can find our greatest. That means our biggest. So Andres, of these 3 common factors, which one is the biggest? 4. Excellent. Okay. Now I get to teach you the new part right here, okay? How do you reduce your fraction? Well, once you find this important number right here, you guys, you take your fraction and you divide the numerator and the denominator by this number right here. So I'll show you what that means. Put your 8 over 12, then go divide by 4, divide by 4, okay? That's what you do. You divide by that number right there. What's 8 divided by 4? 2. What's 12 divided by 4? 3. So, your reduced fraction of 8 over 12 is 2/3. Same fraction, different numbers, okay? That's all that's happening here. Okay, so let's do 4 over 8. Here we go. Give me your pairs of factors, Emiliana, for 4. 1 and 4, 2 and 2. Good. Safir, give me your pairs of factors for 8. 1 times 8 and 2 times 4. Excellent job, okay? Okay, Ethan, it's all you, man. Tell me your factors of 4. 1, 2, 4. Good, that was a short list, so Ethan, go ahead and give me your factors of 8. 1, 2, 4, 8. Excellent job. Okay, Danielito, what are your common factors, buddy? 1 always, 2 and 4. Excellent. Dueno, what's your greatest common factor then, buddy? 4. Excellent. Ooh, another 4. So here we go. Put your 4 over 8 and then divide. Right? Okay, so what is your reduced fraction, Oscar? What is your reduced fraction? It's 1 over 2. Excellent job. Just like I showed you on your circles, the reduced fraction of 4/8 is 1/2. Okay, go ahead. You can do letter C and letter D by yourself. But then I'm going to work with you on number 2. I want to do a lot of these with you because a lot of it they want you to do in your head. So I want to teach you how to do it in your head. You don't need this big table. This big table is just showing you what happens, okay? But you don't need it to actually do the work. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's do section 2. Now, you might be looking at this and saying, Miss Jessica, no. I don't understand. This is going to be too hard. No, don't worry. It's going to be easier than you think, okay? It says to reduce these fractions to the lowest terms. That's the only part that you need to look at. So, how do we reduce these fractions? Well, remember the whole table that we saw? Basically, the meta of the table, the proposito of the table is to do what? It's to find what number we're going to divide these two by. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write little division symbols because we have to decide what number we're going to divide the numerator and denominator by, and it's going to be the same number, you guys. So we just need to find the greatest common factor between 6 and 8. Okay, well, I'm going to do the first one for you and show you the process in your mind, okay? Okay, my factors of 6 are 1, 6, 2, and 3. My factors of 8 are 1, 8, 2, and 4. So what's the biggest common factor between the two? Remember, 6 is 1, 6, 2, and 3. 8 is 1, 8, 2, and 4. So 2 is the biggest factor. So we just divide by 2. That's all we do. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. And your answer is 3 over 4. Okay? Remember, ten cuidado. You have to divide these two numbers by the same number. Okay? You can't just be dividing it by the biggest number it can go into. Okay? You have to divide by the same number. So let me do this one for you as well. Look at 4. 1, 4, and 2. Those are your factors. 1, 4, 2. Okay? We can even write those down. If you need to write them down, you can write them down. I'll write these down. 1, 18, 2, 9, 3, 6. Okay, so my biggest factor again is 2. Divide by 2, divide by 2, right? 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 18 divided by 2 is 9, and your answer is 2 over 9, okay? One more by myself, and then you're gonna help me with these 3. Make sure you're writing these down though. Okay, let's do 3. The only factors of 3 are 1 and 3, and the factors of 15 are 1, 15, 3, and 5. So my greatest common factor is 3. So I divide by 3 here, and I divide by 3 here. Okay, 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. So your answer is 1/5. Okay, so let's do this one. Go ahead, Andres, tell me the factors of 4. 1, 4, and 2. Good, buddy. What are the factors of 10, Frankie? 1, 10, 2, 5. Excellent job. So what factor am I going to divide by, Dueno? 2. So what is my reduced fraction, Ethan? 2/5. Excellent. Okay? Here we go, Emiliana. Tell me the factors of 7. 1 and 7. What are the factors of 14, Emiliana? 1, 14, 2, and 7. Excellent. What's your greatest common factor, Sathir? 7. Good. So give me your reduced fraction, Abiel. 1/2. Excellent job. Okay? Mario, give me your factors of 5. 1 and 5. Mario, give me your factors of 10. 1, 10, 2, and 5. What's your greatest common factor, Danielito? 5. Excellent job. So Frankie, what's your answer? 1/2. 1/2. Again. Okay? There we go. I think you can do the rest on your own. It looks like we have time really quickly to do letter A on number 3 to help you with your division problem, okay? Look at number 4. I want you to try these if you can. Okay, just try them. And number 5, remember you don't cast out 9s, okay? You do not cast out 9s. So I'm going to quickly do this division problem. Okay, we got 2 minutes to do this thing, so let's go. We look at the 3, it's under 5, so this is going to be 4 still in our head. 4 goes into 7, how many times, Frankie? 1 time, okay, good. So we're going to put the 1 over the 78, because remember 43 is going into 78. Then we're going to multiply by 1, so 43 is your answer right there, and we subtract. 8 times 3 is 5, 7 minus 4 is 3, perdón. And we bring down our 0. How many times does 4 go into 35, Danielito? 8 times, good. So let's put our 8 right here. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32 plus 2 is 34. So we have 344. Okay, we erase that. We subtract. This is going to be 6. Bring down your 9. 44 goes into 6 how many times? Oscar? 1. So we have 43 right here. This is 6, this is 2, bring down your 2. How many times does 4 go into 26, Leno? 6 times. So we put our 6 right there, let's multiply. 6 times 3 is 18, 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25, that's 258. Then we subtract and we get 4. And your remainder is 4. There you go. If you're writing your remainder as a fraction, what would you do? Even what number would you put right here? 43. Good. There we go. We did it in less than 2 minutes. Have a great day, you guys. Let me know if you need any help.